Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Today obviously we are going to be doing the Mage's Tower. See if we can help the mages out of their small problem. But before that I did say we'd have a look at the different skills you can get for your characters. Now obviously most of them it's not very useful. Poison making is good if you're playing a rogue or any physical damaging class. To be fair, you can apply poison. All you need is the ingredients. You see, it tells you how many it takes. Like the concentrated venom takes 2 venom flask, 1 distillation, and then obviously you can have multiple characters doing the same. One of the better ones, one of the more useful ones I should say, is herbalism for the health and health, lyrium and injury kits and potions. And I do like the greater warmth bombs. I do apologise if I cover it through this. I'm not 100% today. Unfortunately, one of the worst ones is the traps. I can't think of a time I've ever actually used a trap, but Liliana comes pretty quick with it, and obviously we have got room making them from having awakens in the origin. But we'll get into room making at a later time. There is, pardon the squeaking there, I'm just trying to rearrange some of my stuff here.
This is too cool. I will not subject even an animal to such a
As I do just tend to have things all over, as I'm currently looking for something that I want for this one. Here we go. Lovely jubbly. There we go, because I never remember how to do this and I refuse to look it up because I wrote it down years ago. Right, so straight into the Mage's Tower and lots of dead Templars. I know I said I was going to come back here with just 3 party members, but Liliana is the only one I had that had the
and so I shall.
the heat trap making on. Now we can pick up quite a few little side quests through here, and I am going to do my best to show them all and do them all. Whether or not, I mean, the first one, as you can see, is the Apprentice's Footlocker. If we go to the Circle of Magi, you've got Watchguard of the Reach in there. Just to find something that's hidden within the tower. But like I say, I will be aiming to do them all.
And so I shall.
Bam, there we go. And it shows you the spot. So if we check the quest, it doesn't really say much, but if we go, is it back this way if I remember rightly? And there we go. We've got Denrill's bed. If we check his bed, boom. Got some potions. I don't think that was the one I was looking for though. It wasn't, I just missed that one somehow. I thought I missed something back there. My apologies for the coughing. Something else just flashed up on the screen there and I have no idea what that was. Or from this side, but we'll worry about the spot. We will get it all done. Here's our first introductions to demons, and we re-meet a character from Ostagar. We re-meet Wynne. Now, as I stated when we were at Ostagar, I do have something in that stops Wynne looking like an old lady. You know, I do like to think, you know, these mages are that powerful, they should be able to make themselves look younger.
And what is your purpose here? Have the Templars opened the door? Speak quickly. I'll have no games.
I'm a Grey Warden,
You
bitch.
were told that the circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
The Rite of Annulment has not arrived.
They sent for it then. I feared they might have.
These are all getting killed.
What else could
They're
they
getting
do?
nuked.
So Gregor thinks the circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate, but even trapped us.
And this is why you only bring 3 characters here, which is what I was going to do.
Right, however.
You are forced to take Wynne here, obviously. Well, it's time. Let's go kill some abominations. Let's go slaughter some demons.
Over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children.
Oh, this cold's kicking my ass, man.
To enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
Will help.
Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable. Then our path is laid out before.
So that's the only thing with this
We
game.
must save
The mages are always treated slightly harshly.
Assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages. They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have
So
chosen
you can
them
choose
for
not to
them.
help the Circle
I
Tower, and you
say,
can have the Templars instead. But
I could be here had my mother not shielded me from the Templars, so I am to show
But,
sympathy.
I don't know. I always go with the
Mother
mages.
often said that things are the way they are because they could not have been any other way. I always questioned this. Do what you wish.
I cannot. Thank you, Morrigan.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wynne, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others
No,
need
bitch.
your
You
invitation.
just have a stick on your back. Literally, a pointy.
Stay
It's
here
just a
with
tree
them.
branch.
Keep them
A
safe.
slightly charred tree branch.
If you are ready, let us go end this.
And Wynne has to come with us. As you can see, she's locked in. So I take Alistair and Morrigan still. I ain't going nowhere without my tank. And I like Morrigan too much not to take her.
As you desire.
I'll be honest. Spell with back, so we've got our speed. Obviously there's a door down here, can't do nothing with it yet. Now our aim is to go through there, but first and foremost, let's get Wynne up to speed. Willpower I normally wholeheartedly ignore for mages, wait, for any other class other than mages. Now Wynne comes spec'd as a spirit healer, which is honestly more than we could ever ask for, to be honest with you. She is your designated healer of the game. She also comes at level 10, so you can start. Obviously, you've got Origin in the Awakening, you can get the Fade Shield, Repulsion Field. We'll get Spirit Healer. Revival might be useful. We'll grab a Haste. Now, what I normally do is I normally run double debilitation mages, but I'm gonna try and change it up. And I think I'm gonna put Wynne down the path of buffing, to be honest. I don't like haste, I'll be honest. Haste and momentum don't stack on rogues. Most of that line's kinda sucky, to be honest. We'll grab lightning at the very least for now. Or we can go. I'm gonna go rock armor stone fist actually for Wynne. Yeah, no, we're gonna do lightning. We've got spirit healer. Let's grab Fade Shield and repulsion field. 2 more. I'll go up to Tempest. My chain lightning is nutty. It is going to be the only damage source I get. Or I could get Earthquake to petrify. I mean, Cold of Cold's really good for a mage as well, to be honest. I could send Wynne down that. I think I'm going to actually. So Wynne is going to be a healer. A ranged healer. Poison Field, Heroic Aura, Frost Weapons. As you can see, absolutely no. Excuse me. I need to double check with Morrigan's. Do I have Morrigan heal? 20% Morrigan heals. So if we set Wynne to group heal, if anybody drops below 40%, we can do a group heal. Then Alistair, any. ability. Alistair is useful for heroic defense. I don't know why that's at least 2 allies who exhausted activate frost weapons. Heroic defense is pretty good. I do want to set up Wynne's thingy. So I'm not bothered about missile attacks. I do like that. And heroic offense. I mean, honestly, that needs to be team member health 40% group heal. This one is hero any use ability heroic offense, and then we'll do self stamina less than 40%. No, use item less than Lyrian potion for now. Put that at the top of the list. I mean, honestly, this is when enemy clustered with the same group, 2 or more, Corn of Gold. Now, generally, I wouldn't bother doing this. Enemy at range between short and medium, because that means they have to be in front of us, so we'll get a Winter's Grasp off then. And then we'll do, what should we do? Team member, if the health drops to 10%, use a heal. Yeah, that's good. We'll move that up to there. We'll make sure the group heals ahead of that. I'll group heal the proc before the heal does. I love the way it keeps wiping that. So that's Lyrium. So a little bit of defense in there. And this is when it starts getting great. So I now have increased attack. Does it show you my new attack rating? I have an attack of 98. I'm getting a 26 attack bonus here, thanks to heroic offense. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't last forever, so I might change that actually. I don't want to do too much with tactics on screen. But if I have at least 2 enemies at short range, I'll get buffed. And Alistair. It's a shame I can't set up like surrounded. But you know, I would like to set up surrounded. To be honest with you. Tell you what, if Alice's health drops to 30%, we'll do heroic defense to increase his defense for a short while. If my health drops to 20%, we'll do heroic offense, so I can try and get myself out of it by obviously killing everything. And this way we give Alistair just a small armor buff, considering he is our tank.
It made me very weary at
But
times. But I had to stay strong to keep us safe.
obviously you do need your tanks there. Like, tank. Can't tank if they're dead. Obviously some of the stuff in here I would recommend having a character with steel. Be your hero or one of the extras that you bring with you. Steel's not too useful as we're going through here. And here we go. Abominations. So this is what mages turn into if they get corrupted by demons within the sphere. Morrigan's not learned that she has to stay back. I haven't equipped Wynne. That was yeah, lovely. All the abominations fucking explode. Some nice corpses around here, so obviously, you know, health potions and stamina potions and whatnot, and there's summoning sciences which activates now, which I am going to do, but I have forgot to equip my Wynne. So she comes just with the mage mentor claws. I'm going to give her winter sound just for the extra. So you can see why I give her the cold tree. Land of the Lion, just because mage's boots are really hard to come by. Extra constitution, and then we've got robes of the vengeful mother for 2 in all the attributes. Extra defense, which mage is sorely need. I mean, she's a 49 with a +6. Morgan's at 61. I mean, I'm at 101 with Alistair there sitting pretty at 67. So that's his defense. His armor's a 40. Say 5, 3, 23. At least with this, Wynne's defense jumps up to 13. It's not the nicest looking set, I'll be honest. But it will help keep Wynne alive, hopefully for a little bit longer. And we're going to get rid of all the we'll get rid of all the demons here first. Oh, apprentice note, scrap of paper, which I believe is part of the Watchguard of the Reach. See, find all his notes to reveal a possible secret in the tower, so we've got to keep an eye out for all these notes. And here we go. So we have our first rage demon here. Our rage demons are just pure fire. They're assholes. It's not bad enough that everything already explodes. Thankfully, demons aren't too bad to take care of, and generally when they die, they do just leave behind a pile of rags with scraps of paper. They do give you codexes. We're going to come back for the summoning sciences. First, we've got again another rage demon to play off in here. Now, Alistair needs to do his job better, and then I wouldn't have to be stood here tanking all this. I am not building a dodge tank. I mean, honestly, if I was going to play this game just for the sake of playing it myself, and I was wanting to mess around with a rogue, I might mess around with dodge tank. I've never really used them much. Oh no, this is fun. This is the first one of these we've come across, the large flawed natural crystal. That's for a character that we haven't even got yet. That is for a DLC character. You might have already seen some of the large, small, all these different crystals appearing. Now, we've cleared out all the demons down here, so we'll get the summoning sciences done now. Now for the summoning sciences, it's just a case of touching the stuff you need when you need it, and each one of them starts with the summoning font. As you can see, it does point you in the right direction. So for the first one, you touch the summoning font, and then you want the Tome of Spirit Parsonages, which I would love to remember where that is, which is over here. Where's that? There it is. So you touch the Tome of Spirit Parsonages, and then summon the first, which summons you a little mug, which you can steal from. Has nothing to steal, but you know, a little spirit hog drops a garnet. Nothing major, but you know, we're going to do them all. So for summoning the second, it's the font. Then Rodicom's Uncommon Calling. I'm going to talk all the way through this, explain exactly what we are touching and when we are touching it. So after Rodicom's Uncommon Calling, you go to Magus Gorvish, who is the big statue down here. Touch his toes, tickle his toes, give him a little sniff while you're there, if that's what you're into. Now we want to touch summoning the second. Now this one, you do want to steal. You want to steal from Trickster Wynne. Say we've got an injury kit, but you also get his codex. As you say, items received. I mean, I'd never have them at the top, but still. Right, so for summoning the third, we start with the summoning font again. Thankfully you don't have to listen to much of this. There is only 4 summoning sciences. So we'll start with the font, then Elvoran's Grande Bestiary, which is down here. So we'll touch the Bestiary. Then the common table carving spot, which is right here. Then we go for Spiritorium Etherelis, which is over here, down in this lovely pile of books here. Then after that we are going back to Magus Gorvus, and then we want the Novice Phylactery. So we'll touch Magus Gorvus' toes again,
As you desire.
and then we've got the Novice Phylactery over here. If you get it wrong, if you accidentally click the wrong thing or you try to figure it out yourself, you just take a small amount of lightning damage. And now we get to fight a corrupted Fade with the bear. So we fight a corrupted demon bear, which drops us the charge mitts, which is electric damage and electric resistance, and gear for your mages. Now there is one more summoning we need to do, and this is the only one I would really say it's important to steal from. Trickster Wynne is neither here nor there really. He will make a reappearance later on.
And so I shall.
So we start with the font, then Tome of Spirit Personages, which is this side, if I remember correctly. We touch that. Then we want Rodicom's Uncommon Calling. All the way back over the other side here. I apologise if you can hear that. That's my dog trying to get comfortable. Then we go back to Magus Gorvus, and we're going to give his toes a little sniffy sniff again. Just get all up in them toes, I guess. Elvoran's Grande Bestiary. Yeah, toes don't do it for me, guys, I'll be honest. Elvoran's Grande Bestiary. Then from there we want the common table carving spot. This one, I'll be honest, the first time I did this one, when I figured this out many moons ago, this one tripped us up on where they were actually going. So next is Spiritorium Etherelis again. I'm butchering all of these. Then after that we go back to Magus Gorvus. Touch his toes again. Boom.
As you desire.
Then the Novice Phylactery, which is here. And now we go find Summoning Circle the 4th. There's no time limit once you hit the first one. You've got as much time or as little time as you want. And this is Summoning the 4th. And this pops out.
This is rather awkward, what?
The Owl Foreshadow.
Not right at all. Oh, this is rather awkward, what?
You pickpocket the Owl of Foreshadow and you get something. Nothing much, to be honest with you. I think all you get for pickpocketing him is the Codex entry.
Not right at all.
And there we go. That is Summoning Science is done. Nice and easy. Not as complicated as it may originally seem. So we'll continue up the Mage's Tower. See if we can get these freed. And yes, I do have a giant file with notes for many games.
Here.
A lot of RPGs I play.
Ooh, you feel that? It's actually colder up here.
Now obviously if you've done the Mages start for the game, you'd have met some of these characters before, as well as obviously being in the tower.
I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could
You know, go tidy up the library. The place is a mess, man.
I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the Baron.
Oh, Wynne, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
He is one of the
So-
Tranquil. The Tranquil do not
Yeah,
have emotion.
Tranquil and Mages
I
that
would
have
prefer
basically
not to
been
die.
lobotomized.
I would prefer it if the tower
They've either
returned
got
to
no
the way it
magical
was.
powers or too much
Perhaps the
magical
owl will
powers.
succeed and save
Bam,
us all.
lobotomized, they do enchantments.
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adrala.
But that protects from mind dominance.
I I do not
Blood
know.
magic.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood.
So this is our introduction to actual blood magic
He
now.
will give us a fighting chance
Forbidden
against
in most
any
of
blood
Ferelden.
mages we encounter.
I wish
Apart
you
from
luck.
Grey Wardens.
Perhaps this will be over soon. and
Anything
things
that
will
it takes to
return
stop the
the way
blight,
they were.
we will use, be
Goodbye.
that blood magic, sacrifice, you know, they leave that very open to debate. We can use anything. And more gifts, which we don't care about. Some filth. I don't think Wynne has anything else to
Please
say.
do not draw attention
No,
to
he just doesn't want to die.
I'd like to remain in one piece.
Same, bro, same. Right, so, as you can see, we have more blood mages. I think is this the blood mage where we get to make a decision? I can't remember if this is the one where we get to make a decision on, oh, I'm being electrocuted again. I'm dead. Electrocution sucks. Wynne, can you solo this? Gun of gold. Get frozen. That did not freeze you at all. And Wynne's dead. Right, so one of the things I've got installed actually makes, this is the first time we've seen the game over screen.
Owain's room is
So
near.
I gotta go through Wynne again.
All right.
We're just gonna
Please refrain from
power
I
through
was
this
wrong.
here.
The stock
Right,
I
so
will
Niall, what?
pretty much I've got something sorted that I can't remember if I called that anything useful now. It makes thunder magic more useful. Generally,
The tower was here long before.
I find electrical magic to be the worst. Well, there's a scroll of banister. We need that. So I am going to chuck a bomb over here. No, I'm not. I'm going to get electrocuted and die. I've lost Wynne. I've lost Morrigan. I'm still alive. Chuck them potions, bitch. Right. Where's bomb? Right, so we just need to get in here now and we need to try and chunk as many of these as possible. If we can get it down to one, we can probably just win. I think I'm about to die, and Alistair might be about to die as well. Let's find out. Is Alistair being electrocuted? Right, I died. Alistair's still going there. That really? Oh, I didn't realise I gave Alistair rune crafting, but you know. Right. Alistair. Alistair to the rescue again. It's not the first time we've seen this, is it, guys? So,
Please, please don't kill me.
so you've got to make the choice here. Whether you
I know I have
let the blood mage go,
asked for mercy, but I
or if you
didn't
kill the
mean
blood mage.
this death and destruction.
Although this blood mage did nearly
Just
just wipe me
trying to free ourselves.
twice.
Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain and Loghain would help us. You don't know what it was like. The Templars were watching. Always watching.
What should we do? Why turn to forbidden magic
was
though?
him.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable.
You don't really believe that. She reshaped civilization. Freed. We thought.
Nothing is worth.
And now Aldred's gone mad. And we are scattered. Doomed to die. What else can I do? I'm
Now-
trapped here.
I always spare the blood mage.
The maker would.
I mean, there's no point in not sparing the blood mage. Alistair, you did really good there, man. You were like the best. I couldn't have asked for anybody better, actually. So lesser injury kit, lesser injury kit, lesser injury kit. Boom, we're all healed, and we can continue on our merry way. And bam, Bell's cash. More potions and bombs. Now, I don't know whether or not I'm going to change that one I've got installed that increases electric damage. It is a very underutilized spell, I find. Now you got your Cone of Cold, which is honestly, Cone of Cold is just fucking fantastic. Right, the Cold Tree is probably the best, followed by the Fire, just for Cone of Cold. Fireball is, it's a fireball, you know, it's just a very easy, quick blast of magic. love letters, we need them, and a crow dagger, which weirdly enough I'm going to take, even though I'm not going to use it on me, but you never know. And here we have the undead. So this, actually I don't think I've mentioned that, I've actually changed my enchantments on my weapons. Nothing fancy. We'll have a quick look at them. I do apologise. So, on one of them, 10 damage versus undead, 5 electric, 10 versus darkspawn, 8 versus undead, 5 cold, 5 fire to take. Plus, because it's already got lightning damage, I want to fully take advantage of Morrigan's vulnerability hex. Oops, I wanted that Lyrian potion. So the more elemental damage, considering I'm the deep, obviously my character is the damage dealer, I'm the one hitting everything. Everybody else is just sort of, you know, Alistair draws the damage, Wynne's there to heal, Morrigan is there to honestly just make it as hard as possible for whatever I'm fighting to actually do anything to me. If you open this closet door, let's kick the door open. I don't know how we kick the door open when it opens outwards. We just kicked the door in and broke his nose.
Please don't hurt me. No one. I'm not important. I don't want to die. Oh, Maker.
You're not going to die.
Thank you. Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden. Oh, not as pleased as I am that you came along when you did. There were demons everywhere. I just really want to be somewhere safe.
Let's go back into the closet.
For now. Maybe go back and go where? The Templars have locked the door.
I mean, you could do it on the bottom.
Stay here and see what.
But I mean, you know, he wants to be a coward, he can stay in there. You can kick the door open multiple times. The dialogue doesn't change, really. Now, as you can see, some of these blood mages will actually help us fight the demons. Oh, there was a prime example of Cone of Cold being used on that abomination there. Blood mages cast Cone of Cold on it, the abomination froze. If whatever you're fighting doesn't pass the mental resistance check, or it doesn't just have absolutely insane, creationist card's nice, doesn't have absolutely insane ice resist, Cone of Cold can freeze the enemies, which, I mean, it can be useful. Whether or not you find anybody fight, like if you play the game and you find it useful yourself, is a completely different thing. I do like to try and take advantage of the fact that Alistair is hanging, try and get behind the enemies as a rogue. So, we've got some more private documents, if you remember rightly. One of the interested parties in Denerim is after love letters, and for some reason I just always pick up private documents. Now that door there, that I'm just clicking on, is actually used for, I think it's the mage intro quest. I think that's the stock room you go into. You have to kill a couple of spiders or something. It's basically your mage tutorial on how to use magic and how to fight as a mage. Now this room doesn't look a lot. Chantry Amulet would be a good gift to give to Liliana, if we hadn't already given her a gift.
So I shall.
Now, there's obviously, as you can see, there's nothing spawning in this room, there's no danger. But we're going to click on the top of the statue.
As you desire.
Statue of Andraste lies defiled. There's a small glass phylactery at the base. Now, phylacteries is what they use to track mages. Every mage has a phylactery that comes to the circle. Now we can find some of the phylacteries and we can smash them. Right, we don't smash them. When we pick them up they get smashed. There's sailing prison coming in there. Lovely. Oh, it's frozen. Come on. And for that we get to fight a revenant. Every time it is always a revenant. Revenant is a lovely big powerful demon, but they always have a salve that's very sometimes useful. They always come with a scrap of paper and it tells you, there you go, see, the black vials. So we can now find more of them. Now for Alistair, is it strength on one for Alistair? Oh, ha! Just tap those level up there. Now, say I can get second win now, which is good to use if you're running out of stamina. You can just second win, buff, get yourself another burst of stamina. It's only really useful to get yourself up to obviously these. Could get a weapon focus sword. That's all he's going to be using. There's Griffin prowess. Obviously, all of these go off strength. Apart from these, I go off dexterity. Now, shield cover I don't use, but shield mastery is nice. But we can now get Juggernaut. Now, I don't know if I'm ever going to use Juggernaut. We are going to pump some into dex now, actually. Whether I actually use Juggernaut, that's a different thing. But again, Carapace, Air of Insolence, Bulwark of the Ages, all fantastic, really. I didn't even pay attention to what that does. It's just a knockdown, isn't it? Powerful physical allows the character to knock aside any enemies who are in the way while this mode is active. The character is moving. Each knockback drains a small amount of stamina. Now, that I'll never put on a tactic. I'll be alright. If you enjoy it, go for it. Personally,
Books, books, books. Is that all these mages do with their time here?
I always find something a lot better
Irving's office. I half expected to find him.
for
I suppose that's too much to
Alistair to do. Other than that, this scrap of paper over here is always a pain to get. I can only ever get it if I, there we go, scroll my mouse all the way up. Some privy documents, potion, and now we've got Irvin's chest. Now in here, obviously grounding, nature salve, the mage's eye, silverwood, bow, which extra damage against dragons is very, very nice for one, maybe it's 2 fights in the game. I do like stuff of the first enchanter. It's not terrible. And the black grimoire, well, we'll look into that once we've finished up in this tower. That is part of your companion quest that I haven't actually started yet. And honestly, it's probably the harder of the companion quests to do. But we'll get more into that once we actually do it. I'm saying aim a lot. Aim. It's like a footballer. It's like a Steven Gerrard interview. Yeah, well, you know, we fucking kicked the ball, like. Fucking prick. Right. So again, some of these scrolls of Bannister are missable if I remember rightly. And now we've got a lot of undead to deal with. But honestly, undead, not that bad to be honest. We can get through the undead. More and more spawn. Now, if I found fucking arcane horror. Stop letting me kill this man. And I'm dead. So we're going to go to Alistair. We are going to use that. And we are going to hopefully not get frozen there. He's just spirit bound me, which is fucking beautiful. I mean, Alistair's doing his job. He is drawing all the aggro here. Wynne can you go Cone of Cold, please? Then pop a revival there, so I'm back on my feet. And thanks to Cone of Cold, there we go, the joys of revival. I know it would be useful. If only because of the fucking, that stupid buff I've got of fucking electric damage. I do need to injury keep myself again, which obviously I wish I didn't have to, but you know. There you have it. Buff, right, so we're done. Yeah, I'm gonna stop running a little bit slow now. There we go. Now the corpse skulls, if you remember, we do require these for one of the enchanter boards quests in Denerim. So you want to make sure you pick up every corpse skull. Right, so we've got another apprentice note down here, which I think that's the last, yeah, that's the last one. So, watch guard the notes of the apprentice Gant have revealed an ancient ritual in the Circle Tower. It begins in the Great Hall Common Room, although Grant was apparently unable to complete his own attempt.
Curiosity unjust.
Now we are in the Great Hall,
Might consider
and you see these statues. So you got ball, sword, sword.
As you
Now,
desire.
if I remember rightly, if we go into the Codex, quest related, that's summoning science, black stones. Do it here somewhere. I'm very bad at actually, you know, clicking on any of these. Right, there it is there, what's guarded the region, right? Ritual note, a sword lowered to strike through the ground. The thread burned before a giant spear raised, he stands alone, so whispers are known false. Reaching again, and all they don't know, idiots' wards weakened. And you get down here. The vessel in hand, words from another time, drip literal power. These are all clues on how to do it. Now, that is to do with these lovely, lovely statues. But I think there's one, I'm pretty sure there's one statue, so you say, boom, wrong one, right? That's all that happens in summoning science as well, but then you have that one. But there's one we haven't found yet, if I remember rightly. Right? You see there's only 3 statues in here, but the note mentions 4 statues. Elven senior mage with the Eye of Falandi.
Of course.
Eye of Falandi is nuts. Morgan, can we get Spell Wisp deactivated, please? Because then you're going to recast it. So everyone can take advantage of it, please. There we go. Boom. We have movement speed, we have a tiny little bit of knockdown, we have a trap that I've now successfully disarmed. Now, less enraged demon just coming through the floors there. Now these aren't the only demons we're going to face in the game. They're not just limited to the Circle Tower, we will fight more demons. So you scrap the paper there, Codex upgrade, scrap the paper, Codex yet again. And you can already see the enemies on the inside of there, which I can't get to yet. We have to go around the ring. I love the decor, I love what they've done with the place here, mind you. They made it so homely.
Just get along.
Now, we've got some possessed Templars here. Always nice to see possessed Templars. And we're just going to stabby. Now, every Templar you're going to meet in this game uses a fucking two-handed weapon. Right? So I could, or should have, made Alistair a two-handed warrior.
Lovely.
I seem to be moving so much faster. And here's the Templar equipment along with the Oath Greatsword, which is two-handed. And there we go, look. See? Full Templar. With thankfully a single-handed sword plus the shield. Now, I'm going to make Alistair a Templar. I seem to be moving stupidly fast for some reason. I don't remember moving this fast.
And so I shall.
I have no idea what's happening here. I don't like it. Click on the top page.
Of course.
Boom. That was the door to get back up to the next level. And I got instantly frozen by a fucking demon. And now here we have a Desire Demon. We just passed the fucking resistance check. And I would like to get this Desire Demon killed, if I'm completely honest with you. Now Desire Demons are exactly as they sound. They prey on a man or woman's desire. I am frozen, I am fucking horrid. But I am free, the demon is dead. And we're just going to continue, we're just going to chip our way through them all. Bam, just like that. And we get Shiver from the Desire Demon. Another Oath Sword, but let's be honest. Same as the Oath Mace. I'm never going to make Alistair. Alistair's never going to run a Mace build.
As you desire.
And there is the Templar's Great Sword, which I will take. and I will move. Why am I moving so fast?
Well, all right. And so I shall.
Why am I moving so fast?
Yes?
Pretty sure I shouldn't be moving this fast. Morrigan, can you get rid of Spell Wisp for a little bit, please? There we go. I should just move slightly faster than this, I think. We'll see if she's recasted. I am now moving at silly speeds again. 5 pages, 4 mages is another quest. So 5 pages, 4 mages. Unknowingly studying the same forged tome. Someone named Benya Jom. But we'll sort that out. And we're just going to go past all these dead Templars into here, where we have some skeletons and the big main abomination right there, who we can stun. We'll get the flame coating on and poison, and our damage will be insane, for we have so many buffs on our weapons. And there we go. So yeah, I killed that abomination before he managed to absorb that tranquil. Not that it makes any difference. You don't get anything for saving the fucking tranquils, you know. But you'll have noticed there's another statue here.
Well, all right.
Oh, a white runestone is a gift. Who the fuck wants a white rune? Who wants a plain white runestone as a gift? Literally ground and absolutely useful. And I don't think I checked that shaman skeleton. There we go. Right, so this here is when, well, first and foremost, let's level up Morrigan. Let's get her to 40 magic. I will not need any more magic. Now, I'll get her Fake Shield, or a potion field, but I don't really want to do that yet. I do like Elemental Mastery. It does increase the damage of these. I could go Shock, or we could start going into Spirit like Mind Blast. Mind Blast is so good. But there's also Sleep and Misdirection. Now, Misdirection Hex works perfectly with a rogue. If you get a Misdirection Hex on an elite with, say, an Affliction Hex and a Vulnerability Hex, with extra damage, you are dealing nutty amount. But we're going to grab that. Because I want surrounded by enemies. Do I? Well, I wasn't using horror for surrounded by enemies at the minute, but Mind Blast just a better horror, isn't it? Class objective, we have telekinetic force. Now see, it sucks that obviously I can't see Alistair surrounded by X amount of enemies, because I can't do that. So let's say Alistair has at least 3 enemies at short range, right? I want to use Mind Blast. Let's take some of that. Let's take some of that burden off Alistair for having to actually fight and tank.
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
See, another statue. So now the Watchguard of the Reach. Right. So let's go find Watchguard of the Reach again, which is that one. So sword lowered to strike through and ground. Then thirds before giant, spear raised, he stands alone, so whispers are known false. Raging again and all they don't know, blah blah blah. The vessel in hands, words from another time, drip literal power. A sword severed to raise the connection. Now, I'm not sure if we've actually got all of them yet, but before I decide that this little quest is over, I do want to go do the 4th floor before we do any more side quests. But we are going to do Watchguard of the Reaching. Now it is worth it massively. How am I going to do it now? I tell you what, we'll go do it now. We'll get it out the way, right? We'll do it now. We'll do it first. We'll do it before we carry on. So we'll go back to the big oval room. We're back all the way back to here. So this is nice and simple, right? So we touch the one holding the ball.
So I shall.
Now I play on PC, so I don't get any confirmation that I've clicked on anything here. We go statue with the sword next, pointing up. Then it is statue of the sword pointing down. Now we go back to where we were and touch the statue with the shield. And then this is going to have us go quite a distance back to finish this quest. So we'll touch that, say quest updated. So now it just says a low rumble signals the lowering of ancient protection. Something is free on the lowest levels of the tower. So yeah, you guessed it, we now get to go all the way back to where we met Wynne. That is where we are heading now. We are heading to Wynne. Right, where Wynne originally was anyway. If I remember where the doors are. There we go. So we'll head down here and we'll finish this quest before going up to the next floor. I don't even know how many floors I've came up, to be honest with you. This is first enchanted Irvins, isn't it? So this is Wayne's floor and it's second floor. One more floor to go down after this. Whoa. I apologise again. I am slightly under the weather and the floor was glowing. Now, this is worth it more than Summoning Sciences. Summoning Sciences as a side quest doesn't really do a lot. It's fun to do, but it doesn't do a lot. This quest though, on the other hand, I mean this does leave a permanent dead Nug and Bearskin in the tower. But what we're after is this door down here. Not possible to pick. But need Sahal Wed. Now this man, he's not a difficult fight. Obviously, as you can see, we do have all the other mages that are down here. Just lobbing attacks at him. And we get Usadis.
His thoughts to himself.
Can we expect more of those? Because just thinking about the Fade sets my head spinning.
So we just got Usadis there, right? Now Usadis, 200 greatsword, 26 strength, good damage, good chance, good armor pen, 20 fire resistance, which is always nice. Messy kills, so you've got more chance of getting them nice cinematic kills at the end. Deals fire damage, gives you an extra 20 physical resistance, and deal an extra plus 10 damage to dragons, which honestly is pretty nutty. And I have no idea what I want next for my main, to be honest with you. I need to take stealth, don't I? And get Heartseeker, but I need to take stealth, man. And get Fade Passage, Twin Strikes, that's a fantastic line. But I wanted to actually have a look to make sure that I'm on target for the dex and cunning. So top end's 32 dex. 36 dex. 36 dex, top end, that's all I need. I'll never need to increase. I don't think I need more than 20 strength, so we're just going to put it all the dex to be 36 and everything else goes into cunning. So, I would like coercion 3. I do like the coercion skills. I'm going to get stealth. I'm never going to use it, I'm going to be completely honest with you. But I need it for that one Slim Colgy heist that I've got left. With his 2 guards in Denham. So I can pickpocket them. And stealth is going to help with that. And who knows, I might find a use. Fair. Hold ground and stealth at some point. Can't imagine it, but you never know, do you? So we're going to continue on now. further up the tower, back to where we were, and then we will go up to the next floor. And we will get ready. As you can see, me freezing coating is disappearing. Wrong door, Thomas, wrong door. Yeah, my freeze coating is disappearing. So that's gone now, so no extra ice damage. Not that fussed, to be honest with you. I'm not fighting anything on the way back up. We are purely just going up to get back to where we were, and then we will continue on from there. Oh, tells you. Don't forget to loot that Revenant. Obviously not, that's just a graphical glitch where he's still sparkly. Obviously the other quest we've picked up while here, that's still in there, the 5 pages, 4 mages, we cannot finish that quite yet. You don't finish that within the tower. So, go to the next floor here. We'll see what type of mess these mages have made for us. Every floor looks exactly the same. But we've got a pile of rubble over here with a note.
Perhaps they are related.
Now that's just unnecessary.
As you desire.
Templar's longsword. Don't care.
This cannot.
So, you know that I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard.
And there we go. Full circle Templar's equipment.
Or was that you were not, in fact, a Templar?
Boom.
You were trained as one before you became a Grey Warden.
Which if you want the full set, there's the longsword there, but I mean, why would I use that when I have the Templar Knight's longsword? T8, better damage. I mean, we'll take it.
But I still have all...
It is.
And here we go.
It is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family.
Now you get to see a desired demon do what desired demons do best. Unhand him, foul demon.
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see.
Oh, my apologies.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
I just like demons.
What was that?
Oh, there are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
About them all the children.
They will not get past me.
You sure? I mean, the Bewitched Templar tending to go after first. God damn it, I got horrid again. And Cursed Dance. And Frozen. It's a good day for me. Am I doing Frozen now? Hey, there we go. And the desired demon got Frozen. Beautiful. So, honestly, I'm just going to firebomb. Friendly fire possible. Who cares? This Bewitched Templar now. If an enemy being frozen is exactly the same as Dirty Fighting, if the enemy is incapacitated, you can and will score crit hits on the front. It classes as backstabbing. Silver ring, pointless, but we'll take the Sailor's Charm. Could come in handy. More codexes. So as you saw there with the desired demons, they do just they grant people's desires, and unfortunately, this knight is that the same as the Templar armor I've already got, which would be further down, wouldn't it? Circle Templar's armor. Increase strength, 3 willpower. So that is at 30 strength, so that goes with that one, doesn't it? No, it's not Templar Knight. So yeah, what everything but Templar Knight armor. So I guess we'll snag that for now. Once we're out of this place, I'm probably just going to switch Alistair around. Alistair is going to be dressed as a Templar. We're not going to go through that door yet. But one more door to go through with one amazing trap with some more possessed Templars and oh, another Blood Mage. What a surprise! The bitch electrocuted us with chain lightning, and then proceeded to wail on me. And Alistair's going to have to do it all again. Come on, Alistair. Swear to God. Can Alistair even do this? Oh, I don't know if Alistair can do this one actually, guys. We'll find out. The hell is in? There we go. If I can get rid of the Blood Mage, everything else is pretty much free, to be honest. Now technically, I could leave the Blood Mage to last, get rid of everybody else that's assisting her. Hey, we finally got the Paralyzed. Boom, right, Blood Mage is gone. And as you can see, Templars are easy work. Alistair is honestly great. And this is why I normally play a dual-wielded warrior. I get good armor, I get good resistances, I get good damage. Like, what has playing a rogue got me, apart from killed multiple times? And then Alistair just cleans house. Like, what's the point? So less injury. I mean, we all got a torn jugular. Oof, right, healed. Health poultice, we'll get some of them back, I guess. Blood Mage. And there we go, the Blood Mage's battle staff. Which, if I choose to make one of my mages a Blood Mage, will be quite useful. And a manuscript copy. I have no idea what that manuscript's for, to be honest. Doesn't go in there. So it doesn't go into there. Like, Glyph of Cribbles. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff in here, to be honest. So it'll be in here, and it'll tell you somewhere what it's actually for. There, say manuscript. I'll have a look at it. Just absolutely fuck off. Hellish. While I'm thinking on though, actually, let's give Morgan this arcane tome. And I know, you can give that to Wynne, blah blah blah, right? I like Morgan. Right. More spells I can get from Morgan, the better. I just don't know what I want to give her. Maybe shock? Maybe shock. Sleep, I mean, I will get these trees eventually. So we'll go mana drain. Go mana drain, and if it doesn't go onto a what you might call it, onto a tactics, I'll adjust tactics in between episodes probably. Once I've got a working team and it all melts together, I will probably just start fixing tactics in between episodes rather than there and then. Making slight adjustments, and I like killing demons, dude. You're one ugly demon. And I will obviously make it so like my tactics are a lot easier, and once you get to the end game with, you know, tactics set in stone, everyone's got the abilities I need, my tactics are sorted. I may, if there's anybody watching them, list the tactics used if people are interested. And now we're going to the field.
Expect me to rest on a floor sticky with blood.
Resist. You must resist. Else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
Now the field is single-handedly the best and worst area in this game, and I am not ashamed to say it. After you've done it once or twice, it's repetitive, it's dull, it's boring. There's a mod called Skip the Fade. Save yourself the time, download it, install it. Don't ever do the fade, ever. Why am I in combat? Why am I in combat mode? Get out of combat mode. The fuck? There we go, I'm not combat walking anymore. So let's get through this. Let's get through this field. You're dead, dude.
Me? I have been close many times, but I never quite made it all the way. I just wanted to make sure you were happy here in Weishaupt.
Weishaupt, if you remember, is the home of the Grey Wardens. It is where the Grey Wardens Tower is, the Grey Wardens Keep. It is their big daddy, like that. This is our place, you know what I mean? Nah, it's boring as fuck, bro. Boring enough.
But in time you will grow to love it.
Suckers off, Duncan. I don't want to be here. But I don't have to fear them.
Darkspawn are gone, remember? You were there in the last great battle. It was a triumph for all of us. Bringing down the archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze.
Sorry, that was just me finishing a me drink there.
Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face.
I mean, pretty much here we're just going to piss off the dream demons. You have a complacency. I can't talk.
So be it. Have your war and your darkspawn. May they be your doom.
So, straight in fighting, Duncan. Now, I want to use some death root here. And I want to say, oh, there we go, dirty fighting. So we'll get behind the back of Duncan. And we're just going to start fuck out of Duncan. Now, a lot of times I would say go after the mage first. But I'm always scared of pinning shot from ranged warriors. Now obviously, like I say, if you had done the circle tower mage start, or just the mage start to be honest, this is the area you would have started in. This is the Fate. So the Lyrium Veins give you stamina or mana back. And you see all these lovely things here, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Fate pedestal.
Of course.
And we're not going to do the Fate. I will explain what you meant to do. There is something you are meant to do. As you can see, mine's just brought us straight to Morrigan. So what's meant to happen is you're meant to click the Fate pedestal. You'd go through the Fate. You would meet Niall, I think it is, when Wynne was on about taking the Literary of Andrandia.
Away with you. I shall have no more of your pestering.
And he will tell you that there's no way to get out of the Fate. It's been controlled by a demon called Sloth. It's a Sloth demon. So you go through the Fate, getting different power-ups, you know, you can turn into a Revenant with Ice Magic, an Ogre, Golem, sorry, with Stupid Strength. There's a mouse to get through tiny little holes and sneak past things, and a Shambling Skeleton Mage that has fire and lets you walk through fire. Each of them has their own power to get you through, where you can pick up all the little wonderful things that would give you, like, you know, your dex bonuses, your con bonuses, your magic bonuses, blah blah blah.
Good, kill it. And then we can be
once you've completed so many parts of it, you can rescue characters that are then dotted around it. Honestly, the first time you play the Fade, it's fantastic. The Fade is honestly great. Every subsequent time after that, the Fade sucks. And I have absolutely zero way of winning this, I don't think. Let's try Hexen. Get a little life drain in there. Nice little shock. And boom, Flemeth is dead. Let's walk over my character, pick them back up.
It's about time. That was most.
As you've noticed, my biggest weakness in the game is mages.
I refuse.
But I will fix that eventually. But the beautiful thing is about being in the Fate is, for some reason, the demon sends you in with all your items. Be that smart or stupid, you get them all. So we're going to get rid of the cracks. How did Flemeth crack my skull? So you look, we're also going to get some stamina back here. Pop momentum. Lovely. And get some more stamina back. So, touch the fate pedestal. It will take you to your next ally's dream. This is also why I don't use dog whistle here. I'm always afraid that I'm going to have to do 5 dreams and it's going to mess it up, which I'm pretty sure it did one time. And this is Wynne's. Oh no, Alistair's. We're in Alistair's.
Hey, it's great to
We
see
haven't
you
even met these
again.
characters yet. He hasn't even mentioned Goldana yet.
This is my sister, Goldana.
But yeah, I meant to
These
do
are her
Redcliffe first, so
children,
slight
and
spoilers.
there's more about somewhere. We're one big happy. That's what
The demons,
everyone
Alistair.
says about their relatives. But I've never been happier.
I'm overjoyed to have my little brother back. I'll never let him out of my sight
Alistair's family will be explained eventually. Starting a little creepy, man.
Wrong with living with my sister. I've never had a real family before.
Well, Alistair, is your friend staying for supper?
Say you'll stay. Goldana's a great cook. Maybe she'll make her mince pie. You can, can't you?
I love Alistair. He's just like an excitable child.
Anything for you.
It's like a dog with a bone. She's a demon in
How
disguise.
Can you say that about Goldana? She's the soul of goodness. You're acting really strangely.
Think carefully.
Right. If it makes you happy.
I know it's hard.
I'd
You don't do thinking very much, Alistair. But think.
fuzzy. That's strange.
Think.
Alistair, come and have some tea.
No.
There you go. See? It's like a puppy. It's like a child.
Tower.
Sat at the table doing the homework.
There were
You know, you got to
demons.
think.
That's all I really remember.
Come on, Alistair. 6 times 6. Let's go.
Are
the
you
stuff, Damon?
saying this is a dream? But it's so real.
Of course it's real. Now wash up before supper and
Something doesn't feel quite right here.
There we go. He's snapping back to his senses. So the last one we have to do is Wynne's. Now, obviously, each companion has a different one. Can't quite remember what they are. There's some companions we haven't actually got yet that have them as well. This is normally the core party I come here with. I do like to get the circle tower out of the way straight away, just because the circle tower is probably the quickest of all of them. Now I'm gonna go straight up here for these skeleton archers because we don't like archers. Alistair, I won't die here because Alistair does Alistair things and Alistair tanks. I'll go on, we've got some acid flasks. We'll chuck an acid flask. Boop. Now some enemies obviously have resistance to certain things. Yeah, I'll get your sister, don't worry. Pop, pop, pop. And there we go. There is another one of our comrades rescued.
Goldana?
Alistair there in his lovely dwarven armour. Can't wait to change him out of that.
See this earlier.
I just need to be back at the party camp first so I can swap his runes about.
Yes.
I need to
try not to
look,
tell
I need to look
everyone
at the
how
room
easy
making
it
some more as
was.
well actually.
Are we going now? Wait. Where are you going?
Room making for armour and
happening to
constitution
me?
is great, but
Hey.
bye bye Alistair. Poof. I love how Alistair just disappears as if he sort of just like, you know, sort of melted. Like the Wicked Witch of the West, called him Elfba. And the last one to go and help is Wynne. Now Wynne's backstory we're not going to get for a long time.
Forgive me. I failed them all. They died and I did not stop it.
Don't believe it, Wynne.
Disbelieve what I see, what I hear and smell and feel. Yes.
Having young Wynne
See it.
in Dragon Age
It's all
2
around us.
charity clothes is really weird.
Why was I spared? If not to
But it
help
works.
them? What use is my life now that I have failed in the task?
I just don't like Wynne's character design. Just she's the old lady that's like supposed to be the nice healer of the group and stuff, but I don't really use her very often. I don't find her as useful as Morrigan, even if I build her the same. But that just could be the fact that I like Morrigan's quips with the other party members a lot better. I find it hard to feel sympathy for demons.
Disregard for the souls of the dead strikes me as being utterly inappropriate.
Come on, think.
I don't know what you were trying to tell me. Why must you make this more painful? And where were you when this happened? I trusted you as an ally, and you were nowhere to be found. I do not know what this will accomplish, but I will do this if it will satisfy you. It is difficult.
There we go, and we'll snap Wynne round. Bring Wynne out of there. Snap Wynne out of the funk. Then after this, we're going to look at me character stats.
Perhaps some time away from this place will help me
for a very good reason. That sounds like a great idea. Boom. And here they are.
Holy Maker, stay away, foul creature.
Told you it wasn't real.
Stay, Wynne. Sleep soundly in the comforting embrace of the earth. Do not fight it. You belong here with us.
No, no, not yet. My task is not yet done. It is not time yet.
No, it's not.
Come away to your rest.
So, unfortunately, there's now 3 mages to fight. But thankfully, these mages are very, very squishy. And they don't really have much in the way of offensive magic, unlike, what was her face? Flemeth.
Is it over?
So, we're all good here.
Wait, what's happening? Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere, that's you, Wynne. You're moving. Right, so, before we click back on the Fade pedestal, let's have a look at my character stats. Character record. So 23 strength, 34 dex, 19 will, 15 magic, 33 cunning, 33 cunning and 18 constitution, right? Oh, you can build yourself with electrical resist, man. I still died to electric. So, touch the Fade pedestal and you're about to see a huge list of shit turn up. Beauty about the skip the Fade is you get all the codexes that you would have got by going through and getting everything. Like every single one. And as you can see, you get all the stat increases as well. So I'm now with what, 2 magic, 38 cunning, 20 con, 23 willpower, 38 dex, 27 strength. So I never have to put another point into dexterity. Even though it says requires 32 dex and I'm at 38 dex. It just hasn't ticked up yet. 38 dexterity is all I need. I only needed what, 36 for everything. So we're going to let all this tick down, all these codexes. You also get the experience for it all. If you wonder why the XP bars jumped so exponentially there, we do get the experiences if you picked up every codex and killed every enemy here. So it's just going to tick through every codex you get from the Fade. And there we go. And then obviously we get all the stat increases as well. And here is the Sloth Demon.
What do we have here?
Whose voice I absolutely love.
My, but you do have some gall.
I'm about 6 or 7 gold in my bag, mate.
Time is over. You all have to go back now.
Oh, here I am. And there you are. You just disappeared.
Now them stat increases you get is just for your character. It does not give them to everybody, because you wouldn't have given them to everybody to start with.
You will not hold us.
Well, it's a stat dump. Another reason to do the circle towers early as possible. That extra stat dump early game. Even if you're just starting out playing the game, all the extra stats, it helps with extra armor you can equip, weapons, skills, anything like that. The extra stats, even survivability, stamina. I mean, if you're playing a mage, the extra willpower in magic is obviously more useful than if you're playing a melee-based class where magic doesn't matter and willpower is just stamina, which we don't really care about stamina, like at all. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. What the hell? One. I've done it again. I'm gonna kill you, dude. Ignore the fact that I hit the fucking tilt key by mistake there. Yes, I have the console activated, but that was only because I I was using it to test one of the mods I had installed. The sloth, when he's an ogre, he does not like people behind him. You're going to find that ogres, when you eventually fight them, also do not like people behind them. So basically, when you go through this place normally, there you go, you see you've got the ogre, which will be your golem, your insane little strength. Physical rage demon, which is just fire all the time, just fire, which is the equivalent of your skeletal warrior. Then you've got, you know, he's just a regular abomination. Now obviously, chunk him down, once his health gets to 0, like this, he transforms, and honestly I'm a dirty fighting him. He passed the resistance check. Who said he could pass the resistance check? What the hell? No, so we're gonna keep chunking, and eventually we get to Sloth himself, who then got frozen, but not for very long. Obviously, as you can imagine, with him being a demon, he does have quite high, he's cast fucking blizzards around the place. He does have quite high mental resistance checks, as well as physical resistance checks. I mean, he is the big bad I am. And this is a character you wouldn't have met if you skipped the fate. This is Niall, who took the litany of Adrana from Wynne. He was trying to stop the blood mages, and unfortunately was sent to the Fade by the Sloth. But the longer you're in the Fade, your body dies. You're not in your body.
It is time for us both to be on our way.
I'm not going to listen to him though.
Thank you.
But that is the Fade. Nice and easy. The part of the game I hate the most. You can spend an hour and a half, 2 hours there if you're trying to get everything, and I fucking detest it. But there is the demon dead. So we'll take the Litany of Andrade, which it's a quest item. I can't remember where the Litany of Andrade goes, to be honest with you. I think it's in here somewhere. There it is. Now this, you can put it in your bar. And it's quite useful. See, so I'm a 31 dex there. But, so it doesn't count, obviously, the free dex I'm getting from everything else, unfortunately. But it gets me a lot closer to that dex mark that I need to be at for what I want. Now I am debating on going down there for evasion, mostly lethality. I'm not going to take any more of that or stealth. That tree is really good. More dagger, useful. Fade passage takes a step into the fade, overcoming physical limits to teleport at the target location. If fade shift is active, all nearby enemies at the target location take spirit damage and are knocked back if they fail a mental resistance check. Whirlwind is just Beyblading. I never use it. So I think, against my better judgment of wanting Fade Step at the moment, Twin Strikes is also amazing at doing that full tree, but the more dual weapon I get, the better. So now I get extra crit chance and crit damage. Obviously, dual weapon mastery is fantastic. I'm not limited to using daggers. I can just whack 2 swords on my back and just go stabby. Obviously, this is the door. No, this is not the door we came through. This is a completely separate room with a buckle of winds, another charred corpse, with the Libertarian's cowl, which we're also going to take because that does come with plus 12 defense.
So I shall.
Legend of Callahan, lovely pile of books. So obviously, as you've noticed, you know, we've defeated the Sloth Demon. All said and good, all done. We came in straight from the upstairs, kicked his ass. Because obviously these are the rooms where I was getting slaughtered by fucking stupid Templars. So we now, I've lost my fucking way. We'll go this way. So we will now just swing back round the tower, to them stairs to the harrowing chamber. Now, time-wise, I'm hoping I've got enough time to get all of this done. This is going to be a rather long one today. I do apologise. And dragons. We have dragons. The reason I got the little and Brandy there twice. I never understood why there was dragons on this floor. I mean, we'll take the beef bone for double. The dragonlings up here, never got it. Never understood it. Dragonlings seem to make 0 sense to me. To be up here. What do I know? Apart from the fact I'm getting surrounded by demons, but these are just regular demons. You know, I've got a mage inside. Alice is tanking. I'll get them sweet lovely shots in. Break that, buff, injury kit. That's all I want. Ooh, Wynne leveled up. So, more magic for Wynne. The original mage line is good. But it only buffs Arcane Bolt, Arcane Shield, even Staff Focus. You just gain a permanent bonus damage from your basic attacks, which, let's be real, we're not using very often. Now, I could get Blizzard for Wynne. Do you know what? I'm going to get Blizzard for Wynne. I know I said I was going to do the tactics off screen, right? But if I can find any chance to set up an elite or higher, use Blizzard and put it all the way down the bottom there, should be the last action Wynne should think about. She is primarily a healer and a buffer. Then I'm going to do it. So just a great sword there, no interest, but I will take the firebolts. I have a plan. At some point I am going to give everyone a ranged weapon. Injury, less Illyrium, and a Beastman starter, which I'm also going to take for somebody else. Not for me. So I mean, pretty much we're out of most of the fights for now. Obviously, these are just lesser shades. These are the weakest of the weakest demons, but they do come with a great rage demon. Now, obviously, a greater rage demon does more damage, and there's Blizzard. Wynne has just cast Blizzard. Now, magic, as you can see, can cause friendly fire, which means all of us, including the enemy, are taking chip from Blizzard, which is why I don't tend to use them very often.
Well, all right.
Insufficient skill bump. The Earth and Cinch. Oh, my inventory. Oh, wasn't expecting this. What done at 100% on these? The enchanted staff's gone. That's gone. Probably can get rid of these arrows and bolts actually as well, to be fair. Armor wise, Mage Men all rub gone. Planeswalker's protection. That is from Sloth. I haven't picked that up, that's from Sloth. I think all the Planeswalker's key is from Sloth actually. Whoops. Let's get some nice buckles there, but all I really wanted was the Earth and Cinch. I mean, I can make some space in my inventory at some point. I'll get rid of quite a lot of this stuff actually. I don't need the Malchite or the Fleur Spar, that can go. Blank Velium, for example, that's gone. I can get rid of most of that as well, to be fair. I tend to do most of my craft in the camp and make sure I've got everything I need.
As you desire.
But
I'm not falling asleep.
Time.
Dan, I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
Now this is Templar Cullen.
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Enough visions. If anything in you is human, Kill me now and stop this game. You broke the others, but I will.
The only Templar still standing inside the tower.
Flabears, filthy blood mages, getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
Respect where respect is due. Cullen is still alive.
Silence! I'll not listen to anything
Although,
you say. Now be gone.
Deny refuses to listen to anything.
But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Did Gregor send you? How? How did you get here?
With my sword, my dude.
Good. Kill Aldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us like animals. Looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and... oh, there was nothing I could do. To think,
He will appear. Sorry, I went a bit quiet there. I just thought I'd let Cullen's emotions.
What others? What are you talking about?
He's
And the other mages who fought Aldred.
he flips through everything.
They are in the
Denial,
chamber.
Sadness, anger, grief.
Oh,
But mostly anger against mages. Just like Alistair.
You can't save them. You don't know what they've become.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do.
They've been surrounded by blood mages whose... His hatred of mages is so intense.
He suffered pain and anguish like few have had to endure.
Do not presume to judge me,
Mage.
I am thinking clearly. For perhaps the first time in my life, to
Alright,
ensure
to be
this
fair,
horror is ended. To guarantee that no... You cannot tell Maleficant
eventually,
by sight. Just one could influence... You may
Cullen
be
starts to
confident
irritate us.
Still?
You understand what you must do. The highest priority is My cage is Aldred's doing, or one of his mages.
Stay safe.
Terrible thing.
What greater good? I cannot allow this.
Well, 1 second here. I sense that things are going quickly downhill. That's a bit of a drastic measure.
Thank you for your concern, my dear. I cannot let you harm them. I am...
Ah, shit. Hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to go back through that. I hit the wrong button. Whoops. We want to keep Wynne, not fight Wynne. Know what I mean? So we're just going to smash through Cullen here.
This trick again?
What won't work?
You filthy blood mages, getting in my head.
Calm down. It's not what I'll do. Tell me where the surviving mages are.
You can't save them.
Can't just kill them all.
Do not presume to judge me, mage. Are you?
See, everyone who could possibly be saved.
To guarantee that no.
Rather spare Maleficent than harm an innocent.
Nothing. I am thinking about the future of the.
Oh, blood, innocence on my hands, dude.
I am in no position.
Good, stay there, dickhead.
Make it.
There we go. I fucked up. I didn't want to fight Wynne. Right. And here we go. Let's go see what state these mages are in, see if we can save them. Obviously it's a slap head doing all the damage. Look at them, barley folk.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
As you can see, he's torturing them before turning them into abominations. This is what we will use the litany of Andrade to stop his blood magic. I mean, you don't have to use the litany of Andrade to do it. You can just chunk them down, which is normally my preferred method. Boom. There we have yet another abomination. I don't know why every abomination looks the same.
Look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you.
I mean, he's polite.
Care to join in our
I'm more of a fan of Maltesers, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna kill you.
If you must, it will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
Psh, poppycock. So what you're supposed to do, if I remember, is you use the litany of Andrade, and I would like some poison on my weapon. We are going to fight with everything we have. Every time the litany comes up, I just pop it, to be honest with you. Fucking winning the blizzards. As you can see, we can just chunk it. Chunk it even easier if Wynne stop casting fucking blizzard, like. We'll do that. I mean, we failed. Oh, there we go. We got him froze. Beautiful. And there he goes. Boom. We get burned. And he has the Cinderfell braces, which is the fire version of what I have Wynne and Morrigan on, if I remember rightly. Yeah, Morrigan's on the Spirit Hands. Wynne is on the End of the Lions, which is nature. There is fire, ice, thunder, all the versions. But I mean,
And so I shall.
honestly, Fade Shard, Dragonborn Dagger, Embrace of the Fade Belt, we'll take. Eye of the Fade, we'll take. Fade Shard, we will take. Did I take Fade Shard? Why not take Fade Shard? Take Fade Shard. There we go. And now that was, yeah, that was it. That was the boss fight. So we'll talk to First Enchanter Irving. Quite an anticlimactic boss fight. But momentum and just stabby in the back, and everything fucking dies.
But I am thankful to be alive.
And in doing this, we've also done everything that needs to be done within the Mage's Tower for now. I do believe there's a side quest or two does bring us back here, but nothing major. So
we shall let them know that the tower is what
lead on.
need you to guide me down the stairs.
Lead on, my friend. Lead on. I've already looted Uldred. I've looted that pile of bones. There you go, Gregor.
I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Uldred is dead.
Uldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what
There
they
he
did?
goes, Cullen.
I won't let this
Being
happen
a
again.
fucking tit.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
What does the Knight Commander
We
think?
have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all.
And there we go, guys.
But they may have
Done.
demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough. I have already made my decision.
That's the first
Thank
part of our treaties.
You have proven
Done.
yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
What about the Darkspawn? I require
I
8.
promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them. Yes, for now I will have... Please excuse...
See, so obviously if you let the mages die, you know, you get the Templars' help. Otherwise, you get the mages, and I prefer the mages. 6 and 2 3s, to be fair. It's gonna be a long time till we actually use them. But it does change up what is set up in your camp, which I'll either we'll either do at the end of this episode or the beginning of next. Probably do it at the end of this one, to be fair. Before I go in and start changing gear and ruins about and stuff like that.
You have my word. As First Enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
No Win.
We need you here.
Nah, we take Win. Win comes with us.
I appreciate this.
Don't think she ever comes back into my party.
But the Circle will do
But
fine without me. The Circle has
we got a lot of characters in this game, a lot of party members.
good.
They all eventually get used. Wynne. I don't think I'll have Wynne in my party for a long time. I'll be honoured.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was
Come into this Wynne, you old bish.
elsewhere.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden, but know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Till we meet again, First Enchanter Irving. Till we meet again. So that was the Circle Tower. Nice and easy.
My man, you are very thorough. I'm impressed.
I am quite impressive, yes.
I'm thankful you arrived when you did.
I can't say. So there's nothing else here. We are now free to explore the Mage's Tower. Excuse me. Yeah, top to bottom, and we have now got a new party member in Wynne. But why would we do any of that when we can now go to the party camp, where I've got a lot of stuff I need to deposit, a lot of armor I want to look at changing around on people.
How will you end it?
We fight the Archdemon. I wasn't expecting Sten jumping straight and bursting straight into conversation here. The big Kunari cunt.
If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
How does that do anything?
Strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
Look, I'm new.
Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime?
And now Sten doesn't like us a little bit more, but who gives a fuck? It's Sten. So, there's Wynne over there casting magic for some reason. I don't understand why she's just casting magic. But anyway, so here we have Emissary Pether. So, do you need anything? See, so he wants any excess ruins that we may have. So you drop ruins in there, you get a little bit, I think it's a little bit of experience, a little bit of gold, stuff like that. And there's one for every faction we recruit. But what I really want to do before this is over is we're going to go to Doggo. Oh, there it is. I'll go down into the gifts, and I want to give Dog. Did I give it? Oh, that is beef bone. I'm going to give Dog the beef bone. Dog likes beef bone. And then Morrigan, I'm going to hand over the Black Grimoire.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire?
Now, if you
Ever
talk
since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had
to Morrigan,
it might be
if her affinity's high enough with you,
but I had yet to speak of it to you.
she will tell you that a grimoire exists of her mother's
You have my thanks.
in the Mage's Tower.
Study of the tome immediately. Oh, I don't know.
But if you just find it as you're going through it, you can just give her it.
You could be right.
I deserve a kiss, Morrigan. Come on.
The theory.
And here we are.
There. Compensation requested and provided. I do not intend to squander this opportunity.
I don't know why the
to
music's
learn
still
more
playing.
than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be.
But it's still playing for some reason. So now we get our first companion quest. It takes a while before she actually finds anything in the grimoire that you can talk to her about. I still have a Kokori Wilds quest. What Kokori Wilds quest do I still have? Oh, Last Written Testament. Redcliffe, I haven't been to Redcliffe yet. So, that is where we are going to end it for today. The Mage's Tower is now saved. And for the Blight now, we've got the Isle of Redcliffe, the Dwarves and the Elves. So next time, we're going to go to Redcliffe and we're going to see what's happening there. But until then, this is Daddy Gladdy signing out. Have a good day.